welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. I was going to do the patio today, but it's been kind of cold outside. Not like really cold, not like winter cold, but just colder than I want to deal with. So I'm going to be washing like all the things out there. I don't really want to be all wet and cold, so I figured I would get the pantry, my junk drawer done. Might clean out the fridge. I don't know yet. Haven't decided just yet if I'm gonna do the fridge. But I'm at least gonna do the junk drawer and the pantry because I want to get this stuff out of my office space. These are the 5-piece pantry stuff that I got a while back at Walmart because it was blocking my space in my office area, which is in really bad need of being cleaned out again. But that's another video for another day. I think we're gonna start with the junk drawer just because it's right here and it's maybe a little less stuff than the pantry. I'm not gonna guarantee that the junk drawer has less stuff than the pantry, but let's go ahead and get started over here. All right, here's what we've got going on in here. It is stuffed full. So let's get to it. Let's get this stuff out of here. there we go. That was all I needed, was a quick clean out. And now it looks much, much, much better. Alright, there's what I did with all of the forks and knives and spoons and the little condiments and things. These are all gonna go in my camping supplies because this is all plastic silverware that comes when we order food, but we just use the silverware at the house because I'd rather just use it when we go camping. I just wash my forks and stuff. And then this fly, it's a bug like screen for your food. I'll put that in our camping supplies as well because that's the only place we're really going to use it. So now we're going to move on to the pantry. I just need to turn on the kitchen light. I didn't realize that I had it off. But before we do that, let me realize that all of these bag clips have magnets on them. So they're going to go up here with my bag clip collection. All but the tiny ones have magnets on them, and I didn't even realize that. But I also bought this bag of bag clips a pretty long time ago. I never opened it because that's how I roll. So now we have more clips, more bag clips to go for bags. And this one I can really get rid of because it is broken. So let's throw that guy away. And then this is for holding the oven mitts. If you have limited space in your kitchen, I highly recommend using, I got these at the Dollar Tree. They came in a package of 4 and they are like, you know, you can put stuff on them. But I just use this end and stick my oven mitts on them, and it holds them very well. I need to get new ones clearly because these ones I've had them since we moved in. And then the other one I use, and I clip a kitchen towel, just a white kitchen towel, so that we can wipe our hands, you know, dry our hands. And then I just toss it in the wash every couple days. But yeah, it holds on like really good. And sometimes it pulls off, but if I put some super glue on that magnet, I think that will stop it from doing that. But it just snaps right back on. It's pretty sturdy. And on to the pantry. This is what I'm working with. This is the bottom part. This is where I go most of the time, and then that is where most of my husband's stuff is, and then that is all of my baking stuff that is really spilling out. First thing I need to do is take this. I just got this at Winco Foods and put it in my jar. Here's a quick peek of my utensil drawer. It's still pretty well organized. My husband added some knives. That's okay. I like to have everything where it belongs. Alright, let's move on to over here. I guess I'm just gonna have to take... whoops, I don't know what happened outside, but somebody dropped something. I'm gonna have to take everything out and start from scratch. Let's do that. Alright, here is everything that I had in there. You saw I had some trash in there. Some empty jars. This, it was all the way stuffed in the very back. This is why I don't like what I have going on in my pantry. There we go. Because I've had this forever. And I didn't even know it. I buy ghee constantly because I use it all the time. So I will use this before I buy any more. I just bought a jar right there. And I have a ton of coconut milk. 3 jars. And 3 cans. 5 cans. So I have these 2 over here as well. I have 4 or 3 miso. I knew I had these because I just bought these. They were on clearance because they cleared out the miso at Albertsons, which makes me very sad. But I just bought, I actually forgot to show you guys. I have one of these that is almost done. And then I just bought this at, where did I just go? Winco, which is my favorite, and this will last me about 2 months. So I have enough until I go back to a place that has miso. But I've got, these are shelf stable, so I can keep them in my pantry for emergencies and stuff. But yeah, oh, I put my thing back. Oh, I even have another coconut milk. So I have 4, 5, 6 cans of coconut milk. But I will use it. And then over here, this stuff needs to go somewhere else. This goes with my baking stuff. I use this for making frosting with whipped cream. You put this in the whipped cream and you make frosting that way. And then this I need to empty into a jar or something, because this bag is just no bueno. I really want to go get some ball jars. I used to have a bunch of gallon, like mason jars, and I love those things. They are amazing for storing like dry goods, like flour and stuff like that, but they would be perfect for beans. But until then, I'll just have to see what I have available that I can stick it in. I don't know. I also have this case of that my husband wanted. I think Spam is disgusting, but we have case lot sales here, and it was a really good price. You wanted it. I don't know why. He eats it. I don't know why. Anyway, let's do, I'm gonna do one section at a time because I don't really have the space to put more than one section of my pantry out at one time. So I think I'm gonna use the clear ones on the spots that are at eye level, and then I'll use the other baskets that I have on the spots that are down lower because I don't get into those spaces as much. So that works for me. So let's do this. I cleared out this very bottom space. I didn't do it on camera because, well, it's really far down there, and I had that in there, and then I had all of this in there. These are like food storage kind of things, and they have a 25-year shelf life. And my husband he likes being prepared, so I picked these up. There's 3 pouches in this can and 4 servings per pouch, and you as long as the can is unopened, let me see. Oh, I guess you can actually open the can as long as, let's see. Yeah, the shelf life remains as long as the pouches inside are not opened, but we have no reason to use these right now. So I had picked up 2 of the lasagna marinara. They are freeze dried. And then I also picked up the dried whole egg powder, and that has 72 servings, and yeah, there's just like so once you open this one, you will probably want to use it pretty quickly. It has an oxygen absorber, so you have to throw that away when you open it. Yeah, I don't know how long it lasts once you open it, but I won't be opening it anyway. Okay, it's good for 10 years when unopened. I don't know. It says between dry, dark place at temperatures between 55 and 70. And that's pretty much, I mean, our house doesn't get much hotter than that. So, and our pantry stays pretty cold because it's not right up against, like, this wall is to the outside, and there's really no, and the back of the cabinet is against our hall closet, which doesn't really get any insulation, and it gets really cold in there. So that, I would say that cupboard probably stays about 50 to 60 degrees on the regular. And then I found this. Things that I find when I go through my cabinets. This one is my husband's. He likes this one. I have the raspberry one, but he likes the citrus one. This is a really good electrolyte drink mix. It has no sugar at all, and it has 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. And if you're thinking that is high for sodium, it's good salt. Let me see. They use, I want to say, sea salt. So then you get the good, salt is actually good for you, as long as it's not this kind of salt. I only use this for making salt dough. Yeah, I only use this salt for making salt dough with the flour that I have. And then I use this at Thanksgiving time. I use this usually around the holidays and stuff like that. This is my brown sugar. I need to find a jar to put this popcorn in because I don't eat popcorn anymore. Let's see, I've got more chicken broth. And then I have some flour in here, and that's what's in here. And then this is white sugar, and of course this is white sugar. I might be able to actually fit this little bit in here. And then this is white vinegar, this is distilled water, and this is an empty jar, and this is the chia seeds I just picked up at Winco. So now I'm going to fit all of this back in there, and I will show you the results once I finish that section, and then I'll start working on the top. We put the drinks up, the drink powder up here, because then this is where my husband's tea all goes. So when he wants something to drink, he usually comes over here. So it's a good place. I've had them up there before and then I ran out, but I love those little containers. I got them at the Dollar Tree and they fit perfect. This is my next thing. I think I'm going to use my other clear box in here because I can't see what's in this container. I don't know what's in there. All I know is what's showing on the top, but there's more. It's full, clearly, because there's stuff sitting on top of it. But I have no idea what's in there. But this is like my yogurt fixins and my vitamins and whatever is in that bin. But that's another job for another day because this video is going to be long enough. Alright, this is all the stuff that was in that cabinet. And I think I'm going to put all these beans. The beans and the broth are part of the emergency stores that my husband wants to keep in the house. So I think I think I have enough space now. Let me show you what I got going on here. I've made a lot of space in this cabinet. I don't have that much that needs to go back in here. So I think I can fit a lot of the jar or the cans back there in the back. I fit all the Spam in there. So I think that's where the cans are gonna go. I think I'm gonna use that. See how much space I have right there? I think I'm gonna use this this rack under there, and then I can push a lot of things because I got a lot of space in there that's not being utilized and I don't like it. So I'm gonna reorganize this space and put that in there and create two spaces. That's what I had going on in here, but I can use this riser thing in here to kind of make more space because there's not a lot that goes up in here, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do up there. We'll get there when we get there. All right, this is the last space, and I think the most. This is my baking stuff. And this is avocado mayo, and there's some spaghetti sauces that I'm gonna put down in the bottom with our food stores. I think this is regular flour, and then this is more brown sugar. So see, I end up having stuff and I don't remember because it's stuffed all the way in the back. So I'm gonna go through all of this and try to put it in some kind of semblance of order. So then I know what I got. I got like whey protein, that's for making keto stuff. It's not ever been opened, so it's fine. Same with those things. I clearly need to make more treats and get rid of them. These are for Christmas, for making magic cookie bars. So, alright, I'm gonna organize this stuff off camera and get it put away, and then I'll show you all the results. I finally finished it. It took me a couple of hours, but it's done. Let me show you what I'm getting rid of. That is my trash pile of stuff that got emptied out. That is garbage. So I'm going to take that out. There's like a lot of little boxes and bags because I emptied some stuff out. And then if I come over here, all right, that is my like food stores kind of area. So that is all of my food stores. And then this is the area that I keep my keto stuff and the cat food. And I was able to lift that up. My bags are all under here, so I can get them to them a little bit easier. That's all my snacky stuff. I can really reorganize that better. Just kind of threw it in there in the for the sake of time. But then moving up, this is the area that I actually use the most. Let me turn on my light. So this is all organized, and I can see everything. I can get to everything. So that feels much better. Then this is where the food that my husband uses the most is. This is his his Spam. Most of it's down in the bottom, but I left him out one. He likes fish. There's snacks in there. And then behind is the bag of beans that I couldn't fit anywhere else. And then the bowls and napkins. And then back there is his jar of steel cut oats, and then one box of them that couldn't fit into the jar. And then some cans, random cans of single things. And then this is the best. It's so much more organized. There's 2 bins back there. The top one has all of my like cupcake wrappers, and the bottom has all the sprinkles. And then there's a pile of cake mixes, and then this is all like chocolate chips and nuts. And then those are cookies and a muffin mix. And then the marshmallow fluff that I use for fudge. This is sugar, white sugar and brown sugar. So that is that. And like, it's not all looking like it's gonna fall out on me. So there, that is much more organized. There's still space in there. You know, I'll show you I'll put the before over here so you can see how different it was. It looked like an explosion before, and now it looks like I can actually use it. There's actual space left, and I can see things better, so I can actually use them. So that's that. I don't have time to clean out the fridge, so that will go on to another video. But I'm going to take this trash out and then take a shower. I have 3 more clear bins. This stepped one, this big one, and this small one. And those I'm going to reorganize in here. I'm going to use the step one over here, the clear one, the big one here, and then the smaller clear one either up here or up here. This is my like spice area, and this is my husband's tea area, and then this is my like breakfast stuff and vitamin area. So that's what's going on next in the kitchen for organization. That cabinet feels so much better. It looks so much like, I don't feel like it's all gonna come falling on top of me whenever I open it. So thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully this video is not too long. I will be back with maybe I'll organize that cabinet and clean the fridge next, depending on how cold it is for me to clean out on the patio. But that's going to get done. I just don't want to be out in the cold because it's miserable to do that. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for hanging around while I organize my stuff. And I will see you next time. Peace out and bye.